A few weeks ago, I published a video where I gave an outline of my plans for this channel moving into the future. I talked about the types of content I want to make for Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth, and at the time, this was the only game that I planned on making content for. Today, we're going to have a conversation about what the recent silence from Capital Games means for this channel going forward. Until a few months ago, I never thought I would be making content at all. I started out by making infographics and character baseball cards, which I initially did just to help my guild. But then I opened those graphics up to the full community, and I noticed also that there were hardly any raid guides on YouTube. Most of the ones that were very rarely explained the fights in a way that was easy to understand and replicate, especially for newer players. Admittedly, I don't have the highest gamer IQ, but I do think that I'm a fast learner and I've enjoyed learning strategies and being able to share those with you. And this leads me to some exciting announcements. We just hit 750 subscribers this week. I actually think it's closer to 780 now. And I was officially accepted as a YouTube partner, which means that I finally get a join button for channel memberships. Listen, I never thought I would get monetized. I've just focused on making quality content for you guys, and I want to keep doing that. I'm incredibly thankful for all of your support, and I wake up every day appreciative of all of you in the community. I'd never want anyone to feel obligated to support the channel, but if you do want to join as a member, there's now a button below this video where you can do so. Since November, I've worked really hard to improve my recording and editing skills, and honestly, this has been one of the most rewarding things that I've ever done. It makes me really happy to be able to learn and improve alongside all of you in the community. And I've also really enjoyed the investigative nature of the last few videos I've made as well. So here's the deal. I've often wondered what it would look like to pivot the channel into making more than just home content. And the current situation with Capital Games seems to be the best opportunity for me to explore other options too. Now, before you unsubscribe, I will continue to make Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth videos for as long as the game stays in development. If the devs come back, I plan to fully execute on the initial strategy that I laid out a few videos ago. But for now, I'm not sure how much game content I'll be covering, and I've also decided to retire my free-to-play account. I'll be making a video soon with kind of a final recap on that account and what we accomplished there. One thing that I am committed to finishing no matter what is my team guide series, so look out for some collab videos on that very soon. I realize that maybe some of you might find it silly that myself and other content creators are continuing to make content for a game that's sort of in limbo, but the purpose of following through with these team guide videos is I worked really hard on all of my character baseball cards for the game, and I just really feel like it would be a disservice to myself and the things that I set out to do and the goals that I have if I didn't make these videos. Obviously, I want all of you to be able to watch them and use them to make informed decisions on how to build your teams. I realize if the game is no longer developed going forward that it won't matter, but for me, it gives me solace in knowing that I finished a project that I started. With that being said, with your support, obviously, given the lack of content for home, I would like to branch out and make content for other games that I enjoy playing. Right now, I have my eyes set on a few games, DC Worlds Collide and DC Dark Legion, both of which are in closed beta. But I've also been playing Hearthstone, Marvel Snap, Palworld, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and a handful of other games, and I'm looking into getting back into the PC gaming scene. If any of the games that I review here on this channel resonate with the community, then we may create a new channel and make content for that. What this means is in the coming weeks, I may upload some content that is not Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth related. I understand if you don't click on it, but I want to keep making content and checking out other games while we wait for a dev response from Capital Games. I understand if this is not something you want to see, but for those of you who do want to tag along, I'm very excited to continue this journey making content, and I hope you'll join me. Quantum out.